Hey there. All right. From past experience, I know that there are parts of this assignment, Punnett Square Practice 1, that can be a little tricky. So I wanted to do a short tutorial just so you know in each section what you are being asked to do. Let's get started right away. This first section says for each genotype indicate whether it is heterozygous or homozygous. On each one of these lines, you will simply be writing hetero or homo. That's all. If it's the same allele or the same letter repeated twice, like AA, big, you're going to write homozygous. Just like if it's little k, same letter twice, homozygous. You will be filling in heterozygous for things like big B, little b. They're different types of B's. Hetero means different. Hetero. That's all. Next, you will get a genotype. From that, you will have to decide the phenotype. Remember, genotype means the genes, the letters, the alleles, where pheno, think of that as physical, so the physical trait. For example, it says purple flowers are dominant to white flowers. So we know that anytime there is an uppercase dominant P, the flower will be purple. So big P, that has at least one big P, it will be purple. Big P, again, it has the dominant big P, it will be purple. Little p, both recessive, that flower would be white. We'll do that for all 4 examples. Number 3, we're going to flip that. We will be giving you the phenotype, the physical trait, and you will determine the genotype. It says hitchhiker's thumb is dominant to straight thumb. Notice the T is in bold, so let's use the T for our letter. So hitchhiker's thumb dominant, straight thumb recessive. So if someone was pure straight thumb, pure recessive, it means they would have to be little t. If they were pure hitchhiker, it means pure would be the same as homo, the same letter twice. Hitchhiker is dominant, so it's the same dominant, big T. And finally, the third option, someone that just has hitchhiker's thumb, would have one big T and one little t. You need to do the same for seed color, tall or short plants, and widow's peak or straight hairline. Once we get onto the back, we're going to be using these squares, and you will be shading in 50% of these 4 squares. You will shade in 25% of these, 100% of these, 0% of these, and 75% of these. Just so we get it built into our brain that when there is one of the 4 boxes that will give you a certain trait, we know what percentage that is. And finally, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 different practice Punnett squares for you to do. In each one of them, it'll ask you to set up just like you did in the previous assignment, your cross, draw a Punnett square, put 1 parent on top, 1 on the side, fill in your 4 boxes, come up with your geno and phenotypic ratios, and then answer the question of, for example, what is the probability of having tall offspring? What is the probability of having short offspring? What is the probability of having homozygous offspring? And what is the probability of having heterozygous offspring? Hopefully this helped explain it. Good luck. Keep working hard.